much earlier.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cycle that repeats itself over and over again. Whenever there's a powerful disruptor that might be ultimately great for the human race, but bad for the power structures that are in place currently, they step in and they do their best to throw water on it. And what they did from the late 1960s into the 1980s, they radically shifted culture. Everything changed. Music sucked, the cars sucked, everything sucked. There's direct evidence that it had a huge impact on our creativity. If you look at the music from the 1960s, it was so radically different from the music from the 1950s. Like something had happened.
I mean, that's why John Lennon said we have to thank the CIA because they gave us LSD. I mean, it is kind of interesting. Also, a young guy called Ken Kesey was working at a psychiatric ward in Menlo Park, California, and he was part of MK Ultra. Basically, I mean, he was a guinea pig. He received $75 US for taking LSD. And then he took LSD, and his default mode network was had less energy, and he had, like he said, suddenly understood the crazies. He was walking through the psychiatric ward and understanding a lot better, like what's actually going on in the brain, and that's when he had the idea for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Which made him so much money that he then decided to stop writing and buy a bus and drive around the country with his friends and dish out LSD. So it's kind of he made like a career change.
Yeah, I could see how the powers that be, I could see how the